Hi, we have a question that came in from Lydia. Lydia wants to know why trees have moss on them, but doesn't seem to have moss in the winter, only maybe in the springtime. Well, trees can actually have moss any time of the year, but because moss is a really special little plant, it doesn't actually have roots. It needs to get most of its moisture out of the atmosphere or from coming into contact with wet ground or sometimes even wet tree bark. We tend to see moss more in the wet seasons like spring, where there's spring rains and snow melts. On the tree behind me, we actually see something that looks kind of like moss, but it's actually called lichen, which is a little bit different than mosses, but can often have a green color to it. So I'm going to look real close, and we can actually see lichen on the tree behind me. If it's really rainy, sometimes that green is even brighter and easier to see. Let's take a look. So if we look really close, you can see right in here these green little flecks. And when it gets really wet out, sometimes they'll grow a little bit, and sometimes they'll get a little bit brighter in color, so it's easier to see. Let's go and take a look at some actual moss. Here we can see actual moss. If you look really close, you can see it's got lots of different colors and textures to it. This moss happens to be on the ground, but you can find moss wherever it's cool and a little bit damp. So oftentimes you'll see it on the cooler or shadier side of a tree when there's plenty of moisture. Thanks for your question, Lydia. Let me know if you have any others.